Baruch Hashem, it's day number 33 of our daily study of Rambam Sefer HaMitzvos. And as mentioned the past couple of days, we're in the laws of blessings. And there's only one biblical commandment which corresponds to these laws. So I'm going to say it again, as we've said it for the past couple of days. Positive commandment number 19, the mitzvah of Birkas Hamazon, the grace after meals. Okay, now I want to tell you something very interesting that we encounter in today's 3 chapters of Mishnah Torah, which are chapters 7, 8, and 9. Chapter 7 is all about the protocol, the etiquette that one is supposed to follow during a meal. Various different laws about how to properly partake in a meal. One of the things that Rambam mentions is that you're supposed to preferably make the blessing on a full loaf of bread, not a broken or sliced loaf, but a full loaf, a shlema, a complete intact loaf. And that on Shabbos and Yom Tov, you should have a double loaf, 2 loaves. And that's in Halacha 4. So chapter 7, Halacha 4 of the laws of blessings. There is a sicha in Lakutei Sichos Chelik Lamed Vav, Parshas Beshalach, the 3rd sicha of Beshalach, where the Rebbe asks a question. We know that Rambam's exceedingly precise, not only in what he says, but where he says it. We find that this law, that one should have lechem mishnah, a double loaf on Shabbos and Yom Tov, is in 2 different places in Rambam. One of those places is the aforementioned chapter 7, Halacha 4. But the Rambam mentions it later in the laws of Shabbos, specifically chapter 30, Halacha 9. So the Rebbe asks this question, how come the Rambam tells us this again in the laws of Shabbos when we already know about Lechem Mishnah, about the double loaves from the laws of blessings? So I'm going to very, very succinctly convey to you just one point, just one of the many points made in this sikha. And it just shows us the depth of everything that the Rambam does and how he orders things and organizes it so meticulously. There's, of course, a difference and a significance in the way that the Rambam places this detail in the laws of blessings as opposed to in the laws of Shabbos. What is the difference? Not the difference, but a difference, a practical difference, I will tell you. In the laws of Shabbos, let's first speak about the laws of Shabbos. It's speaking about how to properly observe a Shabbos meal. And how do you because it's talking about Shabbos, the laws of Shabbos. And how do you properly observe a Shabbos meal? You have Lechem Mishnah, double loaves. Okay. And that's what it's speaking about there in the laws of Shabbos. However, in the laws of blessings, it's not talking about Shabbos, it's talking about how to have a meal. And when you have a meal, ideally, you have a shlema, a full intact loaf. And if it's a Shabbos or Yom Tov meal, then it's double loaves. Therefore, even if on Shabbos you're having a meal which goes beyond the 3 meals, there are 3 meals on Shabbos, meaning let's say you want to have 4, 5, 6 meals. I don't know, you just feel like washing and benching a bunch of times. Would you then need Lechem Mishnah at each and every one of these extra meals? Well, from the laws of Shabbos, we wouldn't know that. We would only know that it's needed when you're observing one of the 3 official Shabbos meals. But in the laws of blessings, it's telling us something different, that if you have a meal on Shabbos, as many meals as you want to have, the way to properly have a meal, just like you make the blessing on an intact loaf on a regular day, so you have to make a blessing on double loaves on a Shabbos meal. And that would apply as many meals as you want to have. That's just one practical difference that emerges from the placement of this seemingly same detail in 2 different places in the Rambam. And it gives us a glimpse into the incredible depth and the meticulous care with which every detail was placed in the Rambam. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing, for more of the laws of blessings. And we're going to have a new mitzvah because it's going to overlap. We're going to finish chapters 10 and 11 of the laws of blessings, and we're going to start something new. You'll see what it is tomorrow. God willing, see you there.